So, hi my friends of local AI. So first start our Oobabooga if you did the full install like in the last video. So that's my pass. Activate text gen, really important. Otherwise you mess a lot of things. You could mess a lot of things up. Then Python server.ai and we start our system. So can now here reboot this website and now we are there. So let's delete this from my last experiment. So what I find what is really interesting is last time I showed you this model GPT OSS, and there's a really great thing. This guy here, Bartowski, who makes a elaborated so an uncensored version of this model. However, there is a um, small thing um, you have to be aware of, and if you, I will link this model for you under the video, but you have to be careful. If you have to first load the original model, yeah, load it. However, with and then you have to go. It's loaded. Let's wait a bit. Okay, it's loaded now. Now you have to go here to parameters, instruction templates, and you have to save this template because with the other one comes a template which is not compatible with this. So you have to just hit the diskette and save and call it my template, whatever, like I did here, and click save. So now if you have downloaded the other model, if you just want to know how it works, let's say we would to download it. It's really important you go on the side of the model, hit on the model card, take this URL here, copy it, paste it in here in the model on the right side on the download folder, hit get list. And now you get all the models. And remember, we need this model here. This is the only one who works with Oobabooga. So you copy this here. Delete the like this. Hit get list. Why doesn't it work? No. Let's do it again. Maybe you run into the same problem like I now. So we take the I know why. So perhaps you don't delete it. You put just the file name here. Then hit get list again, and now you have it. And now you can click download. I don't do it because I already have downloaded it. Really important. This extension here is really important to work with Oobabooga. So yeah, that's the first thing I wanted to tell you. And well, now let's try a few things. So last time we tried a few models and how they could run. We also tried the multimodal version with so that the model can recognize pictures. So, but today I think we do something different. We try to install a few extensions. And the first thing, which is also important, is how to update the full install. And this is if you are in your Oobabooga, text generation web UI, you just hit git pull, and it says in German here, it is synced on the actual version. So, but if it's not, it would get the files. You will see a list running there of files which are loaded, and then you have to install it. You have to go in, as I show you here, the requirements folder again and the full. So it's like cd requirements and then full. Now you are in here and you see here are all the requirements folder, and what you now do is just, I have here my cheat sheet. Pip install -r requirements txt upgrade, and you hit enter, and then it updates on the actual version. So you don't have to download anything from the website. You can just you just do the git pull, and then you go in the right folder, requirements full, and you run this line, and you are ready. You're always up to date if you do this. So, then last time we didn't have installed any extension. What is a really important extension is Whisper, and yeah, we just tried to get it to work. It's just easy. You click it here in the sessions folder and say apply to the session, and then you see here it tries to reload, but it doesn't do anything because we don't have started it. Sorry, guys. It's like, now we are back again. So we go hit the session and we hit the whisper and we hit apply, and we get an error. So don't get afraid. The easiest way is to go to cd, let's see, rs. We go to cd extensions. See if it is in there. Yeah, because it's a standard extension. We doesn't have to download it. It's shipped. All these are shipped with Oobabooga. We go in the subfolder and we see here ls. There is a requirements folder. Now we can do the magic from the update. What we did, pip install requirements upgrade. Like before, always go in the folder where you want to update something. If it's Oobabooga or an extension, go in the folder. If it has a requirements file, just run it and let's see. You see it finds something which it can update. And we hope now that we are compatible again. So we start. Oobabooga again with Python server.py. No, because we are in the Whisper folder. We cannot start it from here. So go out of the Whisper folder, go out of the extension folder, and then we can start it again. So let's see. And we go to session and we try Whisper again after we try to update it. And you see it says it's loaded. Let's see. And you find Whisper here. I tell you what Whisper does, and the best thing is we load a model for this. And let's see here our lovely what we load last time. Um, and I just want it in the first GPU because the other one is recording your stream. So yeah, I think this is okay. Have this in one GPU. Oh, load. And I hope this works, what I want to show you. Loading. Let's see if it is. It's doing something. Let's see. Hi, how are you? Do we have something here? So no. So the model is running. And now I show you what you can do. This here. You can just hit record and talk to it. What do you know about LLMs? You see? You can just straight talk to the model and it's really fast. A few things I want to tell you about Whisper, the settings. So if you're really new and just have a small GPU, you could run this on CPU. Maybe you have to do the update thing again. So it doesn't take your video memory, which is possible. And also, if you have a gaming PC, the CPU is more than fast enough. Another thing is small AN is English. If you want to talk in your maybe your own language, Chinese, or my example German, you should take this as a small, which is multimodal. These are just the English version, and they are very stupid. So maybe if you have enough VRAM, take medium, which has a lot of better recognition. So small isn't very, maybe it depends on your language, but I guess medium is the best option if you need another language than English. So now we have this, and yeah, if you want to have the model have to talk, you can. The easiest way is use Silero. We do this now just to show this in the video. So click on Silero, click apply, see what happens. It crashes. Okay, no problem. We go in CD extension, see is it Silero one of the Silero. So you got silero.tts ls again, and we see a requirements file. So easy as we always do. I get my pip install requirements upgrade. So you can do this, and every time you run in problems, go to the folder where the program is, see if it's a requirements file, and just copy this in. We hit upgrade. It finds a lot of things. Yeah. Okay. So we go out of this folder again. cd dot dot, and we start our lovely Oobabooga. And for this, that you can test it the first time, I want you to load the Gemma model, which we used the last time. You had the smaller model, I guess, out of the um, um, original files from Oobabooga. I had the bigger ones. However, just I just loaded without the multimodal version, please. Otherwise, you run in trouble. And yeah, let's see. This is special with these talking models, also with the thinking models. I will show you that we run in trouble, especially with Silero. So I tell you the workaround, which makes it a bit better, but it's a pain in the ass. And we try to improve it. So we go to sessions and we take Silero and Whisper, apply, and it starts. And I guess with the multimodal extension, it would not start. I tried this several times. We can do this later, but now I want to show you what's happening. So you know what you can do is, I don't like this voice. I take the 12 and yeah, you just say, "Hi, how are you?"
Hi there. As an I don't in the way humans do, but I am functioning perfectly and ready to help. You could say I am doing well. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a good day so far. Is there anything I can do for you?
So you see, the AI answers you. What I really like to do is show the message under the player like this, so you can do this. And also, if you like, you can use the checked instruct template
How
like
can I
this,
help you today?
which makes it a, and you see it
Hi
is
there.
gone away.
As an AI,
Yeah. Um, but this is a
how
bit
can I
more
help you
like
today?
really look like a chat. Yeah, you have here different kinds of how the chat could look like. You can even give the chat different icons, photos of the. You can really make persons. Um, we can talk about this later. Yeah, but now you can talk to the AI and talk back. And yeah, what the problem is Silero crashes after I guess 400 lines. And to prevent this, what we want to do is we want to go in the Celero folder. I do this time with a normal folder. And you go in Text Generation UI, Extensions, Celero, TSS, and it's the script PI. And what we do is we open this and here is you can search for it if you want. Silero extension unable to handle long text inputs, and that's our problem. And if you go through this post, here is a solution. Another guy also makes a solution, but just doesn't work. This just truncates the end, so it stops talking, but it doesn't crash. So, which is really good. So we search for dev output modifier string state, yeah, and copy this in. Let's see. Yes. Yeah, dev output modifier string, and I guess until return string. Oh, yes. So this one goes out, and we copy this in, and this fixes the problem of crashing. Um, so let's just check it. All right, what model are?
I'm Gemma, an open-weights AI assistant. I'm a large language model trained by Google DeepMind. The Gemma team are my creators. I'm widely available to the public. I take text and images as inputs and output text only. I don't have access to tools, real-time information or Google search.
So this is running. Yeah, and then I want to show you another thing. I guess it doesn't run with the multimodal extension, maybe because of the fix. It is doing it, but let's see. So we unload the model, Gamma model, and we try it with the multimodal version because in my test it doesn't work. So again,
I'm Gemma, an open-weights AI assistant. I'm a large language model.
that's a bit annoying. It always starts.
How can I help you
Let's see.
today?
So now loaded the model. I guess the silero stuff is.
How can I help you today? How can I help you today?
It is loaded. So let's see. It's just here. Um, how are you? Maybe it works now.
Processing a fascinating question.
Yeah, it
As an
works.
AI,
So
I
with the
doubt being in the
fix,
way you do. But if I were to translate,
with the fix, it works. So now I want to show you the other model, which maybe needs a fix. I don't know how to do it. I don't have an idea now, but I want to show you in which problems you run. Um, so with the GPT model, we get rid of the Gemma stuff here. Want this in one card. Let's load. So it's loaded. Um, delete the
how can
chat.
I help you today?
See here, it's GPT-OSS, so it's to medium thinking, and you now, how are you? I guess it crashes. Not completely sure, but this doesn't look good. Yeah, that's what I want to show you. So to have something which is a bit more modern, more stable, and can handle really long text, we want to do something else. And yeah, I just stopped this. But this is the easiest way for new people to get into AI, talk to your AI and listen to your AI. The better way is in the extensions is Kokoro. So you can go, I guess, you can find it here if you are in Oobabooga. Um, Git, you go to text generation web UI, and here are all the extensions listed. A few months ago with other versions, I installed a lot of them. Let me know if you want to do the whole shit again, or if it is boring for you. But first we do all the things we change. And Kokoro, it's a great thing. It's an extension, and the processing really runs in your browser, not on your graphic cards. That's the magic of this extension. Problem is, um, it's not so straightforward to install. So if you read this here, um, um, I, normally you have FFmpeg, and you don't need, I guess, the eSpeak thing releases. So what I really want you to do is just go to in extensions. And this is an extension you can see here is no Kokoro in. So what you have to do is really download it in here and how you do it is you get on code, copy URL here, and maybe we can do this and go in here and copy it in here. No, does not work. Maybe here. So it's working. So let's load the model. So we load our Gemma model with the multimodal version. We already loaded it. And so let's delete. And yeah, try it. Hi, how are you?
Operating at peak efficiency, though, as an AI, being isn't quite the right word. Perhaps a better phrasing is, all systems are optimal and I'm ready to assist. How are you doing? Anything on your mind you'd like to...
So now it's doing its audio functionality. What I'm maybe afraid of, if you open this task again, it will play all of the audio. Let's try something else. What do you know about LLMs? And you see, this is a long answer.
Quite a lot,
Silero.
actually. I am one, for starters. Winking face, but beyond that, LLM's large language model.
So it well, let's see what happens if I reload the page again. I'm pretty sure this was not the best
How can
way.
I help you today? Efficiency. Though, as an AI...
So that's a problem. It starts multiple things. at once. But this is the best we can do now without doing a lot of stuff. Yeah, so you have good audio now. You can here you can find there especially with special accents, and I guess also you can load other languages if you want. Um, can talk long text really. Um, let's for the end. Let's try something. What happens to the thinking models? I'm pretty sure they will the whole time they think they will talk, which is really weird, I guess. But let's try it. So we unload the Gemma model and we load the GPT OSS, the thinking model, and let's one card is more than enough for this. Um, don't need the multimodal version, especially because it's the wrong version. Oh, I guess it's okay. And I'm really curious what happens. Um, let's see. Loads. Yeah. So let's clean this. Um, and you see this is the GPT OSS settings. Let's see what happens. Hi, how are you? I guess the voice module even kills the output of these, or maybe we have to.
Channel commentary message the user has just said, "How can I?" And then, what do? The
Let's see if we can. Maybe we have to start the whole Oobabooga stuff again. And you see, are the problems you run in with the extensions. So pretty sure it should function.
How can I help you today? Message.
It should function. Let's delete this. Model task again. Pretty sure this can run somehow. Start our extensions. So maybe it is important that you load the extensions after you load the model. No. Let's try it again. Maybe it doesn't run with OSS. Ah, that was my fault, maybe. can do another way. We first load the extensions and then load the model. Maybe this works. I first want to try it again, loading the model. Or again. And finished. To run our extensions. This looks good. So just say, hi, how are you?
Channel commentary message, we have a conversation. The user says, hi, how are you? We need to reply as the AI. It's a simple response. The user is asking how the AI is. So we say something like, I'm doing well, thanks for.
So you see the problem. Here in sorts are the sorts, and the AI, the the WAV file contains all of it. It would be nice if it's just this thing, but this has to be done in this template here. I have to go in this and see if we can handle this in the instruct template. This is a bit more complicated. That the audio is not taken from the, which is sent to Kokoro, is not just the not the sort process, so just the result of the sort process. If you have any ideas, write it in the comments, and if you are a good writer, maybe you can write a bit of code for Oobabooga that that we have a template, or you can provide a template where this is realized. Yeah. And you see, this is a long answer.
Quite a lot,
Silero.
actually. I am one, for starters. Winking face, but beyond that, LLM's large language model.
So well, let's see what happens if I reload the page again. I'm pretty sure this was not the best
How
way.
can I help you today? Efficiency. Though, as an A.
So that's a problem. It starts multiple things at once. But this is the best we can do now without doing a lot of stuff. Yeah. So you have good audio now. You can here you can find there especially with special accents, and I guess also you can load other languages if you want. Can talk long text. Really. Um, let's to the end. Let's try something. What happens to the thinking models? I'm pretty sure they will. The whole time they think, they will talk, which is really weird, I guess. But let's try it. So we unload the Gemma model and we load the GPT OSS, the thinking model, and let's one card is more than enough for this. Um, don't need the multimodal version, especially because it's the wrong version. Oh, I guess it's okay. And I'm really curious what happens. Let's see. Loads. Yeah. So let's clean this. Um, and you see this is the GPT OSS settings. Let's see what happens. Hi, how are you? I guess the voice module even kills the output of these, or maybe we have to.
Channel commentary message the user has just said, "How can I?" And then, what do? The
Let's see if we can. Maybe we have to start the whole Oobabooga stuff again. And you see, are the problems you run in with the extensions. So I'm pretty sure it should function.
How can I help you today? Message.
It should function. Let's delete this. Model task again. Pretty sure. This can run somehow. Start our extensions. So maybe it is important that you load the extensions after you load the model. No. Let's try it again. Maybe it doesn't run with OSS. Ah, that was my fault, maybe. Can do another way. We first load the extensions and then load the model. Maybe this works. I first want to try it again, loading the model. Or again. And finished. run our extensions. This looks good. So let's say, hi, how are you?
Channel commentary message, we have a conversation. The user says, "Hi, how are you?" We need to reply as the AI. It's a simple response. The user is asking how the AI is, so we say something like, "I'm doing well, thanks for..."
So you see the problem. Here in sorts are the sorts, and the AI, the the WAV file contains all of it. It would be nice if it's just this thing, but this has to be done in this template here. I have to go in this and see if we can handle this in the instruct template. This is a bit more complicated. That the audio is not taken from the, which is sent to Kokoro, is not just the not the sort process, so just the result of the sort process. If you have any ideas, write it in the comments, and if you are a good writer, maybe you can write a bit of code for Oobabooga that that we have a template, or you can provide a template where this is realized. Yeah, that's it for today. Yeah, our model can talk with a great speech to voice and voice to speech model. Yeah, I hope you had fun. See you next time.